Though you probably can't tell because I'm wearing a hoodie today, it is June. We are midway through the year heading into summer, which means it's time for our Homestead mid-year goal check-in review. In January of this year, I made a list of goals of things I needed to accomplish this year on the homestead. It's a new year here on the grass-fed homestead, which means it is time to set our goals for the year. First goal I set was just getting back to where I was the year before in 2020 by getting pigs and sheep. Things got kicked off in the homestead in April when I brought these two Gloucester Old Spot pigs onto the homestead. The original plan was for them to be in this receiving corral for about a week, get them trained to the electric, and then move them out. The pigs are way over there in that hut area. The goal was to get them from over there to way over here in the pig tent. The idea was to keep the pigs off of pasture this year, keep them from tearing it up, get them on a deep litter system. But the hurdle I haven't jumped over yet was getting enough wood chips in here. I definitely need a few more inches of wood chips on the ground before I can bring the pigs in here. The important thing though is I have the pigs, and it's not too late in the season to get them moved and get on this. The other part of that goal was getting sheep. In May, when these guys were weaned from their mother, I got these two Katahdin feeder lambs. Everything's been going really well with the sheep so far. They're out on pasture. I have them in the John Siskovich style chicken tractor as a mobile sheep pen just temporarily. We have a more permanent solution coming very, very soon. But this system with moving them in the chicken tractor has worked really well so far. They have really been enjoying getting the pasture rotation. They're also trimming the grass down for me and fertilizing as they go. Goal number 1, check. Goal number 2 is to have meat birds. That's going to be both meat chickens, and I'm gonna try my hand at raising duck this year. Yeah, so goal number 2, getting poultry. Oh shoot, we have an Escapee. How did you get out? No, there's another one. Make that 3, dang. Yep, there it is. There's a big hole right back there. Big gap that you're getting out under. Got these chickens from the hatchery in mid-April. They're actually coming up in harvest time. They're scheduled for harvest next week. Some of them are still a little bit on the small side, so I'm actually considering taking them out another week. Chicken harvest is the only harvest that I outsource. There's a lady who lives right down the street from me who has a chicken harvesting business. She does it the right way, and it's super easy and convenient, and she has all the equipment. I don't. There aren't going to be that many to harvest this year though. I'm down to about 12 or 13. I started out with 25. We had big losses up front. That's definitely stabilized. We haven't lost a chicken in weeks, so we're definitely going to be bringing at least a dozen to harvest. Duckies! I received 13 Pekin ducks about a month ago from the hatchery. Sadly though, I've had a lot of duck loss, just like I have had a lot of chicken loss. I was down to 7 after the first week, and then it seemed to stabilize for the next couple weeks. I upgraded my duck waterer to this system right here, inspired by Living Traditions Homestead. I did that waterer upgrade about a week ago, and then within a couple days of changing the waterer, there was a dead duckling, which was really strange. I was down to 6 then. Then the next day, there was another dead one, so I was down to 5. I wasn't sure if there was a problem with this waterer. I stacked it up there. I thought maybe they were having a hard time reaching, so it was a little higher up, they could reach in. And I added this one back in there just to make sure they were getting enough water. And still, the next day, there was another dead duckling. So now I'm down to 4. It's been 2 days since I've lost any more ducklings. I hope that is the absolute end of losing them. I have no idea what was causing it. I don't think it was the water situation since one died even after I added additional water. So, I don't know. Though it hasn't gone as I hoped, I'm definitely bringing chickens to harvest and most likely some ducks to harvest this year. So goal number 2, check. Goal number 3 is getting the shop functional. The goal of getting the shop dried in, insulated, and cool room in here, everything finished. As you can see, that definitely hasn't happened yet. The reason why we haven't seen the progress I've wanted to see on this yet is because the guy that's supposed to help me do this is super busy and hasn't been available to come help me. We do have a really good plan in place though, starting with the roofing situation, framing the walls so we can do insulation, running electric, all the things. So goal number 3, that brings us to goal number 4, developing energy resilience. So how am I doing on energy resilience here? Well, I'm happy to say I have taken some baby steps. I did purchase 2 batteries to start my battery bank. I don't have that battery bank set up yet. Pretty soon I hope to be setting that up along with some solar panels so the batteries can have a charge when the power's off. Goal 4, though it has not been achieved yet, I'm definitely making progress in the right direction on it. Goal number 5 is in the same category as number 4, and that's going to be water resilience. Goal number 5, water resilience. I haven't taken any steps into implementing any of that. I had some bonus goals of planting some fruit trees, expanding the garden, but not only have I not expanded the garden, this is what my normal garden looks like right now. And I promise this is not a result of me slacking. I haven't been taking it easy, just lounging around. I have been so busy. A lot of you guys know that I edit all of Justin Rhodes' videos every day for him and his podcast, other content. In addition to that, in March, I stepped out on my own. I left my employer and became self-employed doing video production work full-time. I've picked up clients and it's been super busy. It's a really good problem to have. I'm not complaining, but there's definitely been some things that I haven't gotten to on the homestead as a result. I'm not trying to make excuses for you guys. I'm just saying it is what it is. Good news is we're only halfway through the year, which means we still have another half to go to get the rest of our goals done.